Welcome to Powering Through Life on the Divas That Care Network. I'm your host, Teresa Sims, and I'm a transformational life coach, an award-winning author, and a multiple #1 best-selling co-author. Each week on Powering Through Life, my guests and I will discuss a special topic that is close to their heart. Together, we will explore the challenges they have faced in life and learn what strategies and tools they have used to power through their lives. So welcome to Powering Through Life. Hi and welcome. My guest today is Maya Leja, and Maya for 19 years has helped entrepreneurs to get rid of blocks with or without hypnosis, and is now helping them build an online business that are funded with free grants so they can avoid financial and emotional stress. Wow, that's fantastic, because way to go. Maya is also a former Tony Robbins coach, and she's helped hundreds to become unstoppable. And I love that. Yes, we all need to be unstoppable. So our topic today is mindset power. Yes. What a great topic. Welcome, Maya, to Powering
Thank you.
Life.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's fantastic. And I know we're in such different countries, and we've discussed the weather, and I think yours is better, but anyway.
Weather is weather.
It's all mindset, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll always make something out of it, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd like to just jump right into what we're going to be discussing today, because I think this is really a relevant topic. So what really matters to overcoming struggles in your life, such as the ones we're facing right now? And this is a world thing, so we can all use this insight. So what do you think?
Well, in my point of view, we must have the passion for what you want to do. A lot of people do things for money. A lot of people do things because of time. And what about the passion? It's the passion that is going to be the long run. The one that's going to take us to the top of the mountain, and we're never going to give up.
Right.
When we have in our hearts what we want to do.
Exactly.
We won't give up if we do. If we don't have that, most likely we are going to give it up and we're not going to do it anymore. So that's number one. Number two is the focus, because if we allow so many distractions to take us to other things today, other things another day, other things next minute, like we do on Facebook. I do that. Sometimes we reading something and then something pop up in our screen and say, and we get distracted. And it's so easy we must have a discipline, be focused, and the heart, and that's a good combination. And then come the third one, action. Because when we have action and we disciplined and we focus and we passionate about, nobody can disturb us, not even ourselves.
Very true. And we often get in our own way, don't we?
Right? Yeah. I love to give examples.
Mm-hmm.
We want to exercise, and some days we are lazy. It's raining, it's cold, But if we have the passion to look in the mirror and like what you see, if we are just focused on getting better physically, healthy-wise, and we take action, the next few minutes after you've done it, you're going to be proud of yourself. And that's going to be an addition to the results we're going to get.
Exactly.
So all that things combined, all the packages combined with all those things, that is going to make us better entrepreneurs, better person, for sure.
Absolutely. So how would one go about discovering what their passion is if they haven't done the work to actually discover what it is?
Yeah. Well, one of the most powerful things we can have is to be curious, is to ask questions. If we ask good questions, there is no such a thing as dumb questions.
Right.
But if we have good questions, like, what I always liked to do and I never did, or what I do, even if I don't have the money, yeah, I do it because I love it. That's what we just focus on. And from there, we find all the things that can lead to that. That's the right way to go, instead to go to study advocacy or law and don't like anything about it, don't know anything about it, just doing it because you want to have a profession that gets you better money.
Yeah, and eventually that leads to unhealthy habits, it leads to boredom, it leads to destructive behaviors, it can lead to so many different things. But, you know, I often say to my coaching clients too, what is it that you would do if nothing ever stood in your way? What are you really passionate about? What really makes you excited? Doesn't matter what it is. What is it? You know, find it.
Right.
And then just start making small steps from there.
Right.
But it's the acknowledgement of discovering what it is first that's really key, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what ability would you say is one of the most important things for entrepreneurs to conquer in their dreams?
You might be surprised of my answer, but I say patience.
No, that's a good one. That's very good. Because we always want it now. We always want it 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
You know, it's never
yesterday.
Yeah, never fast enough. So what exercises could one do, or what tips could you give someone to develop their patience muscle?
Yeah, well, in my case, because I'm 69 now, and I'm still doing what I love to do, no matter what.
Good for you.
So one of the things that is to be passionate about what I do, because that's give me the pleasure. And when we have the pleasure, we have fun. Yeah. And we have fun is a must in this amazing array of struggles and the stressful situations and so much things that go against what we love to do. Mm-hmm. And for the entrepreneur to really exercise that muscle, we must be passionate, but we also need to be focused, and we also need to have action. One thing's lead to the other. And patience is like, to me, we can have fun playing the game I call stubbornness. Be stubborn.
Yeah.
Remember when we were kids and our parents said, don't do that, and we went behind our parents and we did it anyway?
Exactly.
That's what I figure we should do. We should play in our success. Let's do it anyway. Even if somebody says, okay, I have to see that for myself. It's in my heart. And if I don't make it, that's okay. It's my doing. But I'm going to do the best I can until the end I can, and to make sure that I did everything I could to be able to get there.
Right.
Most likely you will. So in the long run, we must be patient.
I think so. And you also never know until you try. You need to have the experience.
And I wouldn't even say, I wouldn't even use the word try, Teresa. I use the word do it. We must do it. Because if we try, it's going to be weak. And I do not accept that word in my vocabulary. Oh, no. I'm a doer, not a trier.
Oh, good for you. Because you know what? I stumble on that word a lot too. And it's not that I mean you need to try.
Yeah.
It comes out that way. And it's not the correct way to say it. But you must.
Yes.
You must try. You never know what that experience is going to hold for you until you try. And it could be the most amazing thing in the world. And it could be your passion. It could be your mission in life. And just go for it. Right?
Yep.
That's fantastic. That is great. What would you suggest as a solution for entrepreneurs to avoid financial and emotional stresses, especially in this really difficult time right now?
Well, the solution that I got is that you can find a desire or curiosity again to create a non-profit organization that Google, for example, will give you $120,000 annually for you to get ads, credit ads for what you love to do. You can promote what you do with love, getting paid by Google for you to promote your craft, your service, your teachings, your webinars, your learning center. If you have a group, your mastermind, all that can be granted, can be funded by Google and other companies. And that's just one of them. If you don't feel like it, because I did have a nonprofit organization, I know what it takes, you can always partner with a nonprofit that you like and offer educational, that's the key, that's the word, educational program. But that's what we do anyway.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Coaches do that all the time. Entrepreneurs are teaching them how to get better life or better business or better whatever. But you must apply to get grants. All those big companies that have lots of money, they are looking for nonprofits to give some money so they can deduct the taxes.
Very true. This is good information. I like that.
Thank you.
It's got my mind going. I know a few that I could actually look at. Great information.
Yes. Well, if you need help with, come to me. Come to Mama. Yes. I decided to partner with a small nonprofit that does that helps entrepreneurs to apply for grants. They know the whole game. What kind of words you should use, what kind of website you should have, what kind of guidelines you should have in order to get the grant. Most likely you have the grant if you have a team that knows what they're doing behind you. So you don't have to be struggling to get the grant.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Get in touch with me because I'm good at it.
Yes, and we will be including all of your contact information.
My links, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That goes on my Facebook page, on my network page, also on the station in Atlanta. So we will be sharing.
Oh, you're in Atlanta.
Cool.
I have some friends there.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So in this day and age, Maya, with the virus that's happening now, what words of wisdom would you give to the people that are listening right now, how to keep their mindset powerful so that they don't get swallowed up in the anxiety and the stress of all of this?
Yeah. Well, one of the big deals for me about this situation and in any situation is that you have an amazing amount of power within you. And most of the system, the government, educational system, they don't teach you that. They don't teach you how to exercise the power within. That's why the profession we call coaching or coach became so big, because people were not used to learn how to exercise their own power, their own belief in themselves. And people always had the belief that the power was outside of themselves. Yeah. The government was powerful, the school system was powerful, everything else but them. Yeah. Now we're gonna have to go within to understand that we must, like you said before, we must exercise the power within. How we do that? Working on our internal dialogue. Oh my God. This internal dialogue is 24/7, blah, 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 blah. no, yes, 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 no, no, no. We must have a healthy internal dialogue.
Yes.
That's the conscious talking. Now,
Perfect.
on the subconscious level, that's something happening that is not dialogue. What is it? Is the image, is the imagination. Our imagination is like a Hollywood movie that got the Oscar.
That's true.
We have so much going on in our imagination. There is no way to shrink when we allow it to grow. Let's imagine that we can have a dream. Let's believe in that. And create, be the director, the producer, the actors and actress of that movie. Live that movie as if you were there already, every day. Make that movie the Oscar movie of your life. Eventually, when we have the movie going, our imagination, subconscious mind, have the internal dialogue going, blah, 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 yes, 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 I can do it, yes, I can make it, yes, I will do it, and take action, boom, you got the trio going for you. And most likely, you're going to manifest that dream. You're going to manifest that movie. You're going to manifest what you want.
Yeah, the movie analogy is perfect. I love that because that's what's used in NLP all the time, right? And
Ta-da!
Yeah, very good. I like that though, because you can actually, as the creator of the movie, in all forms, you can go in and make changes however you want. Today it's this way, tomorrow it's that way, as long as you keep taking steps to move forward and keep taking action steps. It's the conscious mind, like you said, this and this and this, that will stop us from doing what we're passionate about. But that's where the subconscious mind is. It tells us, wait a minute, let's make some changes and let's keep going. And I love that. That's what it is all about, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we are so powerful.
We are, and we don't give ourselves enough credit. And
yes. Oh, so let me add to your question, because I don't think I was good enough on that. Because of this situation, we should not allow outside forces to delegate what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be happy campers about life. We are living life for the first or last or whatever time, whatever you believe. This is the life that we're supposed to take advantage of, enjoy the heck out of it. So study, be curious, listen to media, not just the media, the big deal media, but also the alternative as well, media. Take a stand on the curiosity thing that I talked to you about. Ask questions, go to different YouTube channels. We have an array of news about what is going on. I particularly choose not to believe in everything the media paint.
Yeah.
And I think that is a lot of exaggeration in a lot of media channels. And I prefer to go to the alternative medias. I am careful, but I am not going to stop to go outside to have the sun kissing my skin because I'm afraid. Fear stops us from moving forward.
That is so true.
Always.
That is so true.
Why? Fear was given to us to stop us from danger. Are we in danger coming out in the sun? I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If we stay
unless we have antennas of G5 close in your neighborhood, that's another stuff.
Yeah.
That's something else. Don't go there.
No, that's not good either. But
no,
I agree with you. I have a friend that was a former news anchor producer, and that was many years ago. And she now talks about how being the gatekeeper of your mind. And her name is Tanya McIntyre. So if you want to look her up, she's fantastic. So she talks about being aware of what you're allowing in, like you say. I personally, I know what's going on in the news. I do not watch newscasts. I have chosen not to. I am aware. I know what's happening, but I choose to decide what I'm going to allow in and what I'm going to keep out. So yeah. Oh yes. It also, all this uncertainty and all this stuff that's going on also will trigger a lot of post-traumatic stress.
Yes.
And that's my issue of why I stay away from the news, is to not trigger that sort of thing. But Tanya's message is really interesting because she has indicated that what the media creates is called what she calls the FUD factor, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And if we can keep that at bay, make conscious decisions about what we're going to allow in, what we're going to keep out, then we should be fine. Yes, it's very scary. However, I'm doing what I can to keep myself healthy, and I hope everyone else is doing the same thing. And that's how we're going to ride this out, I think. I believe. I hope anyway. So.
Yeah. That's a lot of people losing it. And I would say, oh, yes, he agrees. He just agreed with me, see?
I apologize for that.
He say, yeah.
Normally he's quiet, but not this time. So.
Well, we talk about something very sensitive, and even dogs can feel it. Animals can feel it even more than us.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a friend that has an equine center, and it's more of it's educational farm setting, which is fantastic. But it's through connecting with horses and other animals. So dogs are my thing, horses are hers, but
Yeah. So make sure that you keep your sanity. Make sure that you feel happiness, no matter what. But how can we be happy with all that's going on? Okay, all that's going on, you're not going to be able to control. The only thing that you'll be able to control is yourself. Get it? So make sure that's a lot of work already, taking care of yourself. Yeah. That's plenty. Trust
me. A lot of us don't know how to do that.
Exactly. Because you were so bombarded with so much stuff from the outside that you're not keeping up with yourself. So take care of yourself. Make sure that you're happy. See things that's going to make you laugh. Yeah. Don't be in denial or anything, but take your time to have a laughter a day, at least a laughter a day. That's what I recommend.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic advice. And be amazed at how doing those simple steps can actually make a shift and cause so much change for us.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need right now.
Of course.
We need to remain positive. We need to remain happy. Find joy in life. Everybody's always saying, God, I wish I had more time at home. I wish I could, I don't want to work citizens many hours. Now we're given this opportunity. We need to learn from it.
And be creative.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but what about my job? I don't know if I'm going to have a job. Well, find something extra to do just in case. Plan B. Hello? Yeah. Don't get everything in one basket. Get at least 2 or 3. That's the smart way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know in my own home, it's been challenging for the last little while because before all this happened, my husband, his position was deemed redundant in January. So, it was kind of like perfect timing. However, it's challenging, but you know what? We're working together. We're having ideas. We're balancing, we're doing well, even though this is going on. And it's not going to stop us because I'm not the type that gives in that easy. So no giving in.
Good for you.
Yeah. No, if you know anything about me, I never stop and I never give in. So
good.
We have to remain courageous. We have to remain on top of our own self-care and having fun. I know my husband's family, there's 5 kids and he's the oldest, but every day they send out a video of what they're doing as families. So they've been painting projects, there's making birdhouses, we've had a baking competition, all done virtually online and all this kind of stuff. And yesterday for Thanksgiving, all of us got together and said
Thanksgiving.
Excuse me, Easter.
You early.
But for Easter, we all got together virtually, and my father-in-law said the prayer or the blessing, and yeah, that's all we needed.
And thank God we have it. Internet.
I know. You know what? There's so many good things that are coming out of this. We just need to explore. And
Yes.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, do you, Maya, have a favorite quote or saying that you like?
I do. My favorite quote is an unknown author.
Okay.
I love it. There you go. Love humanity with you in it.
I like that.
Yep. You cannot help the humanity if you don't help yourself.
That's right.
Therefore, be an example.
Excellent. I love that. Thank you so much. And
You're
I'm
very
so
welcome.
glad we had this time together. This is fantastic. And we will be sharing the dickens out of this because I love your message. See, we had our laugh for today. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Any closing thoughts you'd like to leave with the listeners today?
Yeah. Don't let no one put you down, not even yourself.
Aha, good one. Good one. Self-talk again, right?
Yes, definitely. It's a must. You know, you have self-talk for 24/7, so you must as well be aware that we can sabotage our happiness if we allow it.
Very true. But we can also make it really exciting
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep yourself in charge. Keep yourself like, did I do that? Or am I being happy really? Am I being in integrity with what I believe will be good for me?
Yeah.
You know, questions like that make a whole difference in the world, in the
Absolutely.
quality of our lives.
Absolutely. And that's a beautiful statement. Thank you very much, Maya, for being
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, fantastic. We will talk again. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, Divas, that brings to a close another great, inspiring interview on Powering Through Life. Thank you to my incredible guest for sharing your story with us. Divas, if you would like to connect with my guests, just go to divasthatcare.com, click on my picture at the top, that's Teresa Sims, and there you can access all of my interviews. Don't be shy, reach out if you have any questions, or simply just leave us a comment. Also, you can contact me at my website, that's teresasims.com. Thank you for listening to Powering Through Life on the Divas That Care Network.